Welcome back, everybody, and today we're back in Scrap Mechanic Survival, and I'm actually not too sure what we're going to be doing today. Oh, actually no, we're going to be slightly, I'd say not rebuilding, but like remodeling, I guess, this vehicle. Now, for some reason, I don't know what it is, but somewhere something's getting hung up, and there's a decent amount of delay. I don't know why. There we go. So there's, oh, sorry about the overlap. But yeah, there's a little bit of delay, so if I don't answer chat immediately, that's probably why. Or it's because I'm very focused. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure what I can do to try to fix that now. But yeah. So, yeah, I guess, like I said, order of operation. Will be, first I want to change the suspension on this vehicle, which is actually going to suck because I'll have to disconnect the front, I think. Oh well, actually maybe I can keep it connected with some blocks. I also need to add the I-beam on the side of this. That got destroyed like 3 streams ago, and I was like, I need to fix that, otherwise it's going to bother me, and it is bothering me. I haven't gotten to it yet. Because we haven't really spent much time at base. Maybe we have. I don't know. I don't think we have. But yeah. Last week I did miss the stream. I'm very sorry about that. Just was not on my mind. But yes, we will do better now. Every single week. Possibly twice a week, we'll see. But no promises there. Also, gonna try to fix my upload schedule. Oh, I was gonna say, is there gonna be no lag today, but no. No, there is a very decent amount of lag. Maybe a little bit less than usual. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna take this thing to the 2nd floor, and we will see how that. Yeah, that goes. See if it's if we have a vehicle sitting there currently. I don't think we do. Well, it has been 2 weeks since we last did this. 12 days. I know that's not 2 weeks, but that's how long since the last time I was in this world. But no, we don't have anything sitting here. So, my computer is hyperventilating. I'm gonna grab this, and I think we have a chest back here for this stuff. Somewhere. What? Where does this go? Is it all still in this chest? Oh, yeah, because I want to get it out of this one, because, I don't know. This should be only the pipes. Should be, but the rest can stay. So, we're gonna need a long I-beam to replace that. I feel like I'm pretty happy with like the overall shape. I just really want to replace the suspension because I'm not too big a fan of the ride quality. We will need what? We just had a full-on stroke. Am I okay? Okay, I think I'm okay. We will need this controller though, level 5, just for setting bearings. But yeah, I'm gonna build what is it? Double wishbone on the front, and then solid axle on the back. But it's gonna be a different double wishbone to this. It's gonna be like it's like what the other exploration vehicle had, like adjustable ride height. I don't know why I'm so stuffy today. My apologies. Yeah, so how do we get started? I'm gonna whack this I-beam down because well, gonna need to do that sooner or later, because otherwise if we forget it again, that's gonna bother me first of all, and second of all I'm probably not gonna see the end of it from you guys. If you're like, oh, you forgot to replace the I-beam again, you crafted it but you didn't replace it, you know. Let me just let the beautiful folks on Discord know that we're live real quick. Yes, and if you're not already part of the Discord server, link should be in the description, and you can join that and yeah, just hang out with all the other awesome folks. But suspension time. That's enough. This and that chit chat. I'm gonna start with the rear suspension. We're gonna detach the rear bumper. That doesn't matter. Nothing's connected to that. It's the front bumper that it is stuff. What? This stuff is connected to, but actually, even that. God damn it. Even that shouldn't be that bad. Who knew the most lethal part of this vehicle is the suspension? Oh, that looks atrocious. Now, I'm gonna use the tool suspension, so goodbye to a couple component kits, I guess. Do we have any off-road suspension? It's all just sport, isn't it? We have one. Well, better than none. Any in here? We have two. Let's go. Sick, and those are from gold chests, I'm pretty sure, so that's a win. We need metal too, of course, because I don't keep any crafted. Of course. But we have enough to get started. I will upgrade this later, I think, just so we don't over-upgrade. We should have, like, more than enough pipes here, I'm gonna be honest. So, try to work with this. No, sorry about that. Yeah. Time I really wish you could delete stuff on your lift in survival here. This is gonna take a little more than a couple seconds. We gotta do it again. Yay. And also because we've emptied out the chest with the pipes a little more now, recently. We can, if we get a full inventory or whatever's left, because we aren't going to need all these curves, this suspension is going to be much simpler. It's going to take less pipes. We can actually put some away. Yeah, there's space. Chest used to be crammed full of stuff that was not pipe related. We do not need the suspension right now. Well, I don't think we will need it for this vehicle at all. Just full stop. Okay. Ride height wise. I mean, that's actually probably about right. Because it's going to be a little more, but suspension down. And then the axle's going to be here, but then that's going to go down a little more. The axle will be on this height. Well, it's already one block lower, so I think we go one block down. We'll make the ride height higher than what it is right now. Or it would be something just a little bit lower. Maybe that is a good shout. Actually going a little bit lower, so we don't flip over as much. What are we thinking? I guess, yeah. Okay, I guess I'll do that then. I don't know. Nobody here to help me decide. I gotta decide on my own. I'm just putting those here just because I want to do that. Just because it looks cool, honestly. You know, just I don't know. Looks better than just having to, I don't know what you'd call these, sticking out of the vehicle randomly. And also, it's going to help because I forgot to put D pieces down here. And we actually, maybe we will need more pipes for some of this. We won't need such a large variety. We'll need just more of the same. Where is my weld tool? There it is. Oh, it's one, what? That's one object. Okay, sick. I'm actually going to go one block higher with this because I kind of want to utilize the suspension travel to its fullest extent. Still probably going to block it a little bit. That's okay. I'm using my favorite suspension technique here. I don't know why I came up with this or if I found this somewhere, but it's really good. Really, really good for adjustable ride height stuff. I mean, just suspension in general. Just having it not... Because it... How do I explain this? How do I explain this? Like, because it... We'll raise up the suspension height. I don't know how better to say it. Okay. Ah, yes. Oh wow, that suspension is loving its life. I can actually probably use one of these. And these actually have a point in survival, these longer pipes. Except for the fact that, yes, they do have a texture on them, which is... not great. But, you know... I mean, it's not great. It's good for some things, not great for others, but they only take one metal to craft, so technically it's a fourth of the price. I'm pretty sure that's how it is. Let me check this. Yes, one metal, so it takes the same as the small pipe short as the small pipe long. Takes the same amount of stuff, but it's 4 blocks long. So if you need that, then definitely worth it. Controller-wise, probably no better spot than right there. And then we need, this is why we need a level 5 controller. First of all, for speed. Second of all, because we need 8 connections. So we're going to go to like 45 degrees. Fast. Plonk. It's going to rotate one up. And then what you do, you need to put it on your left, otherwise it's going to try fly away. Boom. Boom, shakalaka. Now this is going to just collapse completely, because this vehicle is unnaturally heavy. It's yeah, quite hefty. Just gonna max the suspension out because I know I'm gonna need to sooner or later. Oh, bye bye to over 1,000 component kits, I guess. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Yeah, there we go. This is actually on the same height as that now. You can see, so it kind of evens out. And yeah, max is just perfect. Now, the front suspension. How are these connected? That's just one to each, right? That's not that bad. And just the spud containers. Okay, it doesn't matter if I disconnect this then. And then this lights connections don't really matter because I want to rip that off and put that somewhere completely different. So, boom. And there we go. Now I just got to figure out what height all this has to be at so that it ends up on the same height in the end. I don't know where I was going with that. That is not how in the end goes. But yeah, definitely not a shortage of bearings. We're going to end up with way more bearings. That's for sure. That's fine. Also, I need to get to painting bearings. That would really suck if I didn't. Boom shakalaka. Yes, it's not gonna be on the same height. I kinda want it to be higher. Luckily the weld tool doesn't take anything. I can just weld it, see how it looks, and then say that that is way too damn close. Wood 3. Do we actually have any wood 3? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we have plenty. Okay, nice. Inventory full. Gosh, dang it. Wrong chest. There we go. Alright. Extend this, by 1? I think by 1. I don't know. Can only be right or wrong. Can't be anything worse than that, so. Hopefully it's right. I mean, if I were, I just realized if I were to be smart, I would have cut off the wedges, or as close as we'll ever get to wedges in survival, at least for now, and then welded them back on and would have saved paint. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Doesn't look ideal, but I can get over that. That's not bad. Not the biggest mess of pipes that I've seen, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I have built some very convoluted creations as far as complexity. I'm gonna clean this up real quick, and then we can get to building the new double wishbone. Could I have probably not ripped off the old double wishbone? Yeah, possibly. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, probably. Oh well. I'm gonna need more of these. I'm actually gonna craft them now, so we don't have to wait for it later. And then I'm gonna need a few bearings for the double wishbone. Need to remember that I can't just spam paint. I need to be strategic. How wide is the suspension? So you end up there. I think 3 wide. Yeah, looks about right. Back in, down. And we don't need those, we need these. And then this is going to go down by 1. Oh no. Oh no. Interesting. Hold on, give me 1 sec. Oh, I could have worded that better. I will be 1 sec. Yeah, no. Yeah, nah. Great conversation. Gonna have to do this weird looking. It's not gonna look as good as the old suspension, probably, but it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Probably better. Hopefully better. No guarantees, I guess. Actually, I just realized that. What am I doing? I can do this like this, but all I need to do is make this upside down. Look at how easy that is. Look at that. Oh, jeez. Hello, Cat Egg Gravy. Probably answering this a little bit late, but yes, welcome to the stream. There's a lot of stream delay. Not a lot, but like, noticeable amount. There's like a minute. So if I don't answer your chats, you know, straight away, that's why. But yes, welcome to the stream. Scrap mechanic. Yay. I don't know why I sound so not excited. Well, probably because I ain't, but I need to go through that in my head. So ain't. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I was gonna say, which way around is it? Bearings. That's what I need. And so yeah, this is intelligent. Look at that. I don't gotta make the whole squiggly thing. And honestly, in my opinion, it looks better. It looks better than the regular way, but I don't know. Now this is all going to be at the same height, so I set in the suspension to 45 degrees on the front. And if you're like, what? Suspension to 45 degrees? You'll see. God dang it, that's not what I meant to paint. Gosh dang it. Also going to paint these bearings. No bearing left unpainted. We do have the paint to be able to afford to just paint everything. Now, oh, I didn't weld it. Ah, jolly. Why am I welding it by the bearing? That's not quite right. I don't rate that. Alright, now. Oh, Great way to waste paint. And I didn't craft the off-road suspension, did I? I crafted the things for it, but not the suspension itself. Sick. So we got 30 seconds. So I'm gonna run over here. I'm just gonna go for a walk up to the treehouse. There and back. Probably gonna take longer, but hey, it is what it is. Yes. These stairs are very, very wonky, but oh well. Close enough. Ugh. Wait. I walk past. Yeah, I did. Yeah, we've kind of halted progress on the treehouse for a little while, just because, I don't know. It's kind of, you know, building stairs just up and up and up isn't really that entertaining, in my opinion at least. Well, you may think otherwise, but hey, to each their own. Now, yeah, that needs to be. I've looked in this chest 4 times today, and I've had this crafting set up, organized like this for ages. And also, we need to repaint these bearings. Oh, nice. Anyways, it's been organized like this for ages, and I still couldn't find it there. Like, I knew where it was. My brain just, it knew. It just refused to tell me. I feel like that's what was happening there. I really wish this was creative, and I could do this the less redunculous way, but that's fine. Oh, well, it doesn't really, bother me that much. How it really, kind of does bother me how it looks. Which is interesting, because with most other things, I don't really care, except for my scrap mechanic builds for some reason. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is survival, so suspension glitches are like less intense. So it kind of just starts rolling away rather than, oh crap, I'm in the stratosphere. I'm gonna upgrade this to level 4 because that's what it was previously. So we've ended up with 11 bearings. Very nice. No, we do not need more bearings. We have enough. Why am I here? What am I here for? Component kits, that's why. Alright. Also need to be careful to not spam upgrade and turn this thing into a glowing thing of doom. What is happening? Huh? It's not how double wishbone is meant to work. What? Huh? Now how is this? We're on smart physics. Advanced? Ooh. Yeah, what? It's worse. What? What? I don't understand. What have I done? I'm starting to lose my voice. I can feel it coming. What have I messed up though? Seriously. The point of double wishbone is so that this right here doesn't happen. I'm gonna... What? I don't completely understand. Because this works in, like, creative and all that jazz. I'm gonna talk quieter now, because I don't want to lose my voice completely. But why? Why is this happening? Huh? It's as if we were on, like, simple physics. Because everything's welded, right? Jesus. Annoying. I'm losing my voice. Yeah, everything's welded. Does this just need to be further out? Maybe. Or is it just the suspension being upside down? Is that being weird? Maybe that. Hold on, let me try this. I'm not going to paint the bearings again, because it's just a waste of paint. Until we have a working design. Okay, it is all re-welded. Bumper the suspension up. Why? This is something that should be happening on, like, Simple 8. Yeah, because the bearings are literally, like, not holding at all. Is this thing really just that heavy? That just bearings do not hold it? I don't feel like this vehicle is that heavy, though. It's heavy, yeah. Right? It's got a resource collector and all that. But, is it that much? Interesting. So I guess we get to repaint another bearing. Yay. Another bearing. I think my voice is coming back slowly. Slowly but surely. Alright. Oh. Oh no, this is better. No. I don't know what to say. I'm baffled. I'm actually baffled. The fact that that's not holding is just crazy. On smart. Let me put it on advanced again. So it straightens up. And then as soon as that gets pressure on it, why does it... What? Okay, so I need to invent a new design that braces both of these together. I'm pretty sure that's what needs to happen here. So, I don't know why, but I feel like this is just the only solution right now. To this problem. It's just brace both together so that they, in the spot where it is connected to the suspension, are once again forced to be together. It's gonna be annoying with this, that's for sure. That's alright. Now if it gets out of shape, that's just honestly baloney, because it is connected in multiple locations and very, very well together to stay as one wishbone. I don't know if that's a good way of saying it. Oh, I didn't weld it. That's my fault this time. Ah, wait. Why? Why? Okay. Sure, right, so that's how physics work. What if we just... Okay. I'm trying to switch inventories. This is not creative. Let me grab some pipes and... So I can actually probably do this. I'm just going to connect the top. Let's see if this changes anything, because I feel like I'll either make a drastic... It'll make a drastic difference. Not quite better, it's just... It's different. Oh, well, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Well, it wasn't like the wheels were connected in the first place, actually, I just realized. So, not much lost there. So I guess we do it the old way. You do the suspension the old way, but with this setup above it. Because usually you don't need to do that with this, because this tends to have enough bearings to negate a proper... Be careful using that word. A proper, like, suspension glitch. There's somewhat of a little bit of something What? But it's not really to the point where it's noticeable. We need to, as it's like this, I gotta go like that, and then I just gotta build the normal double wishbone thing, because the normal double wishbone held this before. So if this doesn't hold, then just why? Why? Like, you know, this needs to hold. It has to. Okay. And this was actually all correct, so ripped it apart for no reason. Very nice. Wish I could do this with the little bit of block editing and put a screw there so it wasn't as tall, but it's alright. Oh no, it actually doesn't have to be as tall. That's sick. Okay. And I mean, I could make this even lower if it was creative, so hey, it is what it is though. Still not bad. Look at that. Much better than before. Maybe I should have done this all along. I don't know. Just because you can edit a curved pipe inside of this and then have a screw at the top instead of all that palaver. It looks better, that's for sure. Alright, I'm gonna do this on both sides because I feel like we're not really gonna see it unless we do both sides. That doesn't mean I get to rebuild the double wishbone that was already here again, because I ripped it all off because, well, yeah. Yeah. So it's going to take a whole lot more paint, but oh well. Not like we don't have enough paint, so. So I did paint the wheels dark grey. They were black before. I don't know if I prefer this or not. We'll see. Only time will tell. I need to drink a tomato. Tomato. I don't really care. Whatever you'll say, it's fine. It's fine. Same thing. Same vegetable. A vegetable. Well, fruit. Fruit, vegetable, I don't know. Oh, hello. This is the suspension. Gave me a jump scare. I don't know. Why do we? What that? That fits perfectly. God damn, it's like a cup holder. Yeah, paint. Yeah, we have enough paint. Don't worry. Don't panic. Don't panic. Anakin, stop panicking. We don't even need a planakin. Alright, now these all to 45, and if this is weird, why? Oh no, wait. Maybe if I readjust this, bump that up to maximum. Why is it leaning forwards? The suspension isn't compressing, is it? No, it isn't. No. Why is it so stanced forwards? This is why. That is, these two are set to the same angle. Don't see. Okay, yeah, it's better now. Something's happened somewhere. I feel like that thud was not very reassuring, was it? Why is it leaning? Oh, that's my left, isn't it? Yeah. Not that bad, actually. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, should be right. Also do need to refuel this thing, because this thing just inhales fuel. And I'm gonna add pipes here just for no reason, just because I feel like this looks weird. Not enough. Yeah, looks way better. And then these actually need to be the plus thingies. I don't know what you'd call it. 4-way intersection thingies. The ones with small 4-way pipe. Small pipe 4-way. Same thing. Right, come. There we go. Got an exit out of the menu. Thank you. And then we don't have any more curves. And jolly. That is very, very far forwards. Holy moly. I might just trim off, like, all of that. And then just weld that straight to it. It's going to be higher up. But yeah, that actually does not look half bad. Actually looks really good. I'm going to adjust the front suspension really needs to go level 5, honestly. It really does. So that's going to be 16 component kits now. Doesn't matter. Why does it take so many component kits to just upgrade suspension? Like, it really does not deserve to take that many. Is this connected to the... It is. Was not the shoot button, that's good. Free camera, there we go. Cool. Cool. I mean, hey, it's a vehicle. We put this... Nah, and I just... Damn it. Unfortunate misclick. Yeah, so it's those. Okay. 2, 3, and 4. Let me just go 2 on this side to that spud container, and then 2 on that side to that spud container. And now I just gotta hope this works, because I ain't testing it, because I'm cheap. I don't feel like shooting potatoes. Oh, dang it. That's just... That's really nice. That right there is kind of concerning. Ooh, do we need the, do we need that? I don't think we do. I don't think we do. That's just a... Maybe we'll get a suspension glitch now. We'll see. Nope. Yeah, we're good. Now it's no longer rotating. That's good. Well, and we want to go like probably 35 degrees on the rear suspension. Just added height. We can go higher on the front to kind of even that out, but I kind of want the lower ride height, I'm going to be honest. Ooh, plonk. See how this drives. It is nighttime, sadly, because it always is when we want it to be daytime. It's always daytime when you want it to be. Well, it's always just daytime when straight up don't need it. Yeah, let's see if we can take some turns. I don't really care about like ride quality. Like, yeah, if it bounces around, I don't really care. I just care about like cornering. Yeah, look at that. Not flipping. Which is very, very nice. This actually drives really well. And fonts actually kind of like the max level suspension glowing. It looks cool. Yeah, this honestly feels way better. I don't really care about bump dampening because in scrap mechanic, nor do I really care about ride height. Scrap mechanic, as long as you have over like a block of clearance, you're good. Yes, will more clearance like be better? Yeah, but does that matter? Nah. What I might do is put a pipe on top of the axle, the rear axle, just so it. I wish I could connect it in a way. Yeah, it would be nice. This thing is even width, not odd width. What was I thinking? No, actually, no. This vehicle, of all vehicles, should be even width, actually. Because of all the other things. Yeah, it really should be. So, we did good. I'm probably going to repaint the wheels. I do not like the dark grey. The black just looks better. In my opinion, at least. Now, the light, the spotlight. Where this goes now, I don't know. Definitely not in front of the driver's seat, because I do want to be able to see from first person. I'm not being sarcastic about that. I'm being dead serious. Usually I'm sometimes sarcastic about stuff. Not usually, sometimes. But yeah, I'm being dead serious right now. Also, I did... because we have a nice 45 FPS, which we could do with having more. I was thinking about setting the physics to like simple 8, but then I realized if like the elevator breaks, I can't just put that on my lift to get it all the pistons to go back into their sockets, and then take it back off and it's all good. I could do that with that vehicle, but the elevator, nah. If all that starts freaking out, like I just have to cut the whole thing off, put it on my lift, turn the physics up, re-weld it, and reconnect everything. So I kind of don't really want that to happen because I have a couple of things like that, and Alright, light. Definitely want it somewhere on the front. Be cool if I could angle it, because I have the whole mechanism really set up here. Yeah. Maybe just slap it on the other side? I don't know. I don't know where I would put a warehouse light on this. I mean, I definitely want it somewhere, because like the lights that we have, they're decent, but just not enough. Are these? Oh no, it's just like that. Do we have like one of the underglow lights somewhere? I really want to add underglow, just because first of all it's cool, second of all just because what's useful to be able to see under your vehicle. Actually have a lot of empty chests now, which is good. It's a good problem. Well, depends. Depends how extreme. And in this case, it's not that extreme. It's just a couple, so we're good. No. You stay with me, because the U's need to go into the chest that now has enough space for what's meant to go in there. Very nice. Batteries, circuit boards, nothing. More nothing. Lights. Ooh. nothing. Some lights, and pipes. I'm gonna go put those over here, because now we have actual space for that, which is very nice. And I'm gonna go drink a tomato. I'm not gonna be drinking paint. No thanks. Clicked onto consumables by accident somehow. Yeah, believe it or not, that was by accident. But I clicked on paint instead of the tomatoes, so Well, oh, the collection is growing rather fast. It's actually almost scary how fast the collection is growing. We still have some camber, and I actually don't mind it. This, I don't know why we're carrying this around. Yeah, I just need to check all the chests on my vehicles every once in a while. Because I just collect random crap in the chests for some reason. And then I'm like, alright, yeah, I'll use that one day. Or like, I'm going to use it for this project and I don't end up using it. And then it's just stuck in my chest for the rest of eternity. That's actually perfectly 2 stacks. That is very nice. Oh, we need to dispose of some of these. So annoying. I'm gonna reorganize this whole thing, because organization. If you're wondering why I have all this stuff, it's literally just because I can have it. I have the chest space. Though sometimes I wish I didn't have this stuff, but when you need it, it's good to have it. The broccolis look like plants, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, they are, but like, you know what I mean. The potted ones. So, this thing does have a lot of storage on it, I will be honest, and a lot of it is taken up by stuff. That's besides the point. Let's do a little exploration. You know what? Let's do a little exploration. Go for a little drive. I'm gonna stop by the oil, and panic revs do not work in this game. Just there is like I don't know if there's air control in this game. I don't think there is, which is alright. Because like in BeamNG, it's realistic, right? You know, if you're in the air and you rev, you spin up the wheels. If they're spinning forwards, you will pitch back. Basically, if you're in the air landing too nose heavy, you gotta rev. If you're landing too back heavy, you gotta brake. I will probably actually do a video on that one day, on how to do that in BeamNG, to how to land your jumps properly. But yeah, for now, there's a little crash course on how to do it. Now I'm gonna put away all of that. Is that more than we need? Yes. Yes, it is. Do I care? No, I don't. And that is actually perfect. That's amazing. That is the perfect amount that it evened out. It's very nice, actually. Satisfies my OCD. And that we have an even number in the chest. To the 10. Oh, you know what I mean? So good. So, yeah, this thing drives really well. One thing, the back could do some camber, like, realistically speaking. A little bit of camber, because when you're going into the turn and it starts leaning, it kind of gets on the edges of the rims, because the suspension is kind of bouncing around a lot, and so when you go like this, it starts getting caught on the side, right? So a little bit of camber that could be improved, but if we tried to put camber on this with controllers and with the weight of this, it would just collapse. So sadly, we can't really do that. I mean, it is what it is, really. Doesn't really matter. Now, I do like the front being higher up now, actually. Looks good. Oh. And if like, oh, that's an absolute slab of a vehicle, kind of half slab, half brick. I mean, yeah. That's what it is. Sorry. Yeah, that's what it is. And I don't mind that, because it started out as just a complete slab, but with a couple of chests on it and a seat. And then I could, yes, change it. You know, I'm better at building now and whatever. I think. I hope. Hold on, let me put my weapons on my toolbar real quick. But yeah, I feel like I've improved at building. I could probably make this look better. But, if I were to do that, I would still keep the same colors, and even though they're not the greatest, but I would still also keep it looking like a slab, and you're like, well, that's not really why, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, it started out as a slab, and I don't really want to change it, because it's kind of, you know, kind of iconic. If you were here a year ago, when we first built the first version of this, then, you know, you'll remember this, and I really don't want to rip it apart, just because kind of nostalgia, honestly. Same with, like, the refining vehicle, which is kind of obsolete now, because the mining for wood and stone both have their own refineries on them now, so I don't really need that, but I want to just, unless we really need to get rid of it for some reason, like the game is going to die otherwise, like, I'm going to keep it, just because it's cool, and, you know, plus, I would definitely talk to Goldfish about that first, because he did build that, and, yeah, anyways. Back to it. Ooh, toad butts. I could probably turn up the engine, actually. Now that I think about it. It's like, yeah. 100% good. Turn it up by 2. We're getting some wheel spin now, but yeah, this feels way better. I'm gonna accelerate faster. I want to go all the way to this far side of the map. Good suspension test. God damn. This thing could definitely do with stiffer suspension, as you can see on the rear axle. But this is as stiff as it gets, and I'm not doubling it up. Whatever you say. I'm not doubling it up. And pistons, I would only use them for like a really like heavy vehicle. Really, really heavy. Just because the ride quality isn't as good. The ride quality with piston suspension gets better the heavier the vehicle is, I feel like. And like if the vehicle is just truly too heavy even for pistons, it's just a lost cause. Like that's the point where you use bearings. Ooh, hello. Where the hell did he spawn from? Well, I'm gonna hope my spud guns work. Hey, buddy. Okay, I don't like the haybots. I hate when there's haybots and farm bots. Why is he attacking the walk? Jeez, leave the poor thing alone. Oh, he's so smart, he's dodging. Oh. That's compromising, isn't it? At least he's blown up. Oh, Haybot was one shot. Let's see what we got. Ooh, component kits. Please be a lot. 3. Let's go. Hello. Hello, Ran. How's it going? Sorry if I don't respond to chat immediately. A lot of stream latency. I usually, most of the time, will respond immediately. Just stream latency will, you know. Yeah. Delay that, but yes, I'm gonna get my stuff together. We'll keep going. Oh, hey, the last haybot decided to show up. Where do we go? I guess just that's a stone pillar. We can't quite no clip through that. Hey man, leave my vehicle alone. It's been destroyed once. Like, once is enough. Alright. Yeah, let's keep heading this way. Jeez, there's a lot of stream delay now. Just keep that in mind. There's a lot of delay. I do answer chat. Just a lot of delay. We're not gonna do Scrap City. Honestly, not worth the time. It's not worth. Even though, wow, cool Scrap City. Yeah, no. And the only reason I'd really ever, in any save, go to Scrap City again is to show somebody who hasn't been there what Scrap City is like. It's quite a disappointment, honestly. So do not, if you haven't been there, I won't spoil it. Unless you want me to, but there's like nothing. There's nothing. There's just truly nothing. Nothing at all. Hello. Yeah. Nearly hit that tree. Oh. Luckily, chemicals only damage the character and don't just dissolve your vehicle on contact. That would be really bad. It's like, oops, drove through the chemical pond a little. Well, there go my wheels. That would really suck. Except for the fact that I got like 5 spare wheels on a 4-wheeled vehicle. Because I don't know why, actually. You know, I don't know why. Oh, there's a decent desert over here. Let's have a look at this. Not that I have a plan on living in this area. Setting up a base here that I also don't really plan on having to have a fuel station here. Because this is the thing. It would be cool to have like a couple scattered around the map, right? That I can just go and get fuel wherever. But, like, I'm never really going to need to get fuel when I'm out. Those are the 2 chests that don't have fuel. When I'm out on a journey of whatever kind. Because all my vehicles have, like, you know, at least 2 full fuel containers worth of fuel. And all of them are maxed out engines, right? And that's just more than enough. Oops, sorry. Sorry, walk. My bad. This is the water treatment plant. I don't know why, but I think this is just because every single scrap mechanic world, this is the thing, after you've seen like 2 scrap mechanic worlds, you know how they generate. So if you're looking for something, you know where to go look, even if you haven't been around the map yet. Because they all generate the same. What the hell? Okay. If that's the lucky chest or cursed chest. Because though it is kind of useless, it's also it's also kind of good, you know, if you're stranded out here without fuel. Let's be honest, getting 4, 3, 2, 1. Getting 3 fuel from 1 chest, like 3 different, it's more than 1 in each as well. That's God's work. 9 component kits, let's go. From just like driving around, looking around. Because I mean, you're like, oh, you're just uselessly driving around. Yeah, first of all, I want to test the suspension properly. I want to see if we flip over, because the old suspension, you would flip over every now and then. We still have not flipped over. So, good news. And I'm just picking up all these chests, and I mean, there's decent loot in these, so about the same as looting a building, just with a little bit of driving. Yeah, and like, it just, I don't know. It's, yeah, I don't know. I'm losing my mind. I mean, yeah. Ah, we flipped over. Oh, no we didn't. Oh, yeah we did. Oh. Oh wait, maybe we didn't. Wait, yeah, no we didn't. Scrap that. Scrap mechanic that, actually. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I also memorized the map. That's what I was trying to say. I remembered after a long silence. Yeah, I've remembered. I want to memorize the map better. Just because there is no map in this game. Like, a map to map the map. You need to map the map in your mind. So it's a mind map. Technically a mind map of the map. Because it's a... No? Just me? Okay. I can't tell what I have. What is that? Is that Scrap City? Oh, that is Scrap City. Wait, what? Was I out on that peninsula, or was I... Did I miss the turn? I might have. Anyways, dang it. Let's go to the other side of the map now. The scrap mechanic map is really small, so this shouldn't take too long. It'll take a couple of seconds to get there, like. a couple. Ooh. Ooh, hello. This is a burnt biome. No bosses.